is Vasundhara, the founder of Footprints Mother Circle, sharing Journey of Motherhood. Today is the 12th story of Journey of Motherhood, and this Saturday is a special one. I began my journey when I turned exact 30. So being a late mama, I'm sure all of you are wondering, what was I up to? I was very busy in a world of children, and children. So many. And with age across, I was always working up. Being a teacher, a center manager, supervisor, and then I paused to become a mother. So the entire journey was of a teacher, of an educator, towards motherhood. Once Rudy was in my hand, that is 5 days after his birth, I first saw him. The union that happened between both of us had left a huge impact on me. I was gestational diabetic, he was under observation, he developed jaundice, and so forth. Ironically, this developed the darker shade in a very positive and full of life educator like me. We came home on the 7th day of his birth. And since then, me and Rudy, in love, in synergy, in talk, in food, in drink, in every action of the day, it was only me and Rudy in the room. I had lots of fun, happy, enjoying, dancing, but in the room. I wrote, I read, I studied, everything. I had friends, I had family, but in the room. Somewhere, my mind, my heart, my body, my soul found full happiness in that little child. I developed, I cocooned, I somehow deepened myself into motherhood. Gradually moving further, he developed an illness of very low hemoglobin soon after his first birthday. I gloomed, I cursed myself, I felt sorry. Why did I leave that room? On the 11th month, just for 1 month I could stay back in the room. But then this was a learning chapter. I realized back again, nothing doing, I and Rudy only. Possessiveness instilled. It moved out the gratitude, it moved away the happiness, the freedom to relish, to enjoy, to cherish with everyone and this little soul. It was again me and Rudy in a room. Next 12 months, 24 years, Rudy 2 years. Hale and hearty, back in his illness. He was all good. Gradually the gloom went off. I realized then, as a parent, I can give him 2 things only. 1, roots, and the other one, wings. Because in those 24 months, I realized that whatever pain a mother goes through, somewhere the child bears it too. So when he is happy, natural, loving, playful, why not the mother? There are postpartum depressions, there are blues, there are hiccups, there are health issues, backaches, possessiveness like myself. There are all these things, but then to cherish it all when everything goes down by 24 months, 28 months, some take it longer, 36 months, you realize motherhood was to enjoy. In that gloomy period, I also kept on being creative. I would write a letter. I would write each month of his in a book. And that made me more. It helped me heal. I would sing, make poems for him, listen, talk to him quite a lot, tell him stories. So this moved on. Gradually, along with his age, I realized I must start working. So instead of joining any institute or academy or school, I developed programs which was around his age. Footprints Mother Toddler program was for very small children. We moved further with Rudy's Circle, with ample of his aged children. It was thematically done with Mom's Club, Mommies on Move. They were picnics. And then now, during COVID-19 and lockdown period, communication sessions for the grown-ups. This is how I balanced both my work and motherhood. Now, and even long back, I have been a very troubled mama. I must have been crazy, notorious, understandable rather. Crazy mama. So that's when we both have made it a point to coin myself as Monster Mama, where each one of us, both of us, we know that there is phase of both the coins. There is side of the coin wherein there is positive and there is negative. So as early as this age, my son he's completed 12 years today. We've tried to strike a balance between mood swings, between positive, negative, between hard and soft motherhood, and between understanding, negligence, partiality. But then learning is always there, because I believe if you have anything to give to your child, give them these two virtues. Let them be grounded as roots. Give them moral values. And let them have wings to fly. Let them be independent. Let them draw, doodle, scratch. Let them carry on. There is lots of parenting. There is lots of guidance. There are lots of counselors. But when a mother's instinct says, and what she feels, it's her journey, it's her way, it's her outlook that the child looks forward. Today, I am so happy that being the 12th story of Journey of Motherhood, I share this very opportunity, and it is destined somewhere that today my son completes 12 years. I am so happy. I would just like to read a story, a little poem in the form of a story that today I wish to gift my child. Be like a tree, stay grounded, connect with your roots, turn over a new leaf, bend when you break, bend more before you break, enjoy your unique natural beauty, keep growing, practice the pause, but still keep growing. I have shared some of the anecdotes with my son, but all you mothers have shared such beautiful stories. They are unique, they are powerful, they are meant to give a motivation, to inspire us. Each one of us have faced so many things. They are less in words, but today I chose to take up the darker side. Every mother goes through the possessive nature or the postpartum blues. But mommies, my dear women, we are all beautiful mamas. Take it positively, create something, nurture a garden, write a book. This is one book I have written for my child when I was in that period. I'll just read 2 lines, maybe 4 lines, that was when I wrote to him when I was in that gloomy period. To my son, as your mother, I promise you that I will always be in one of the 3 places. In front of you to cheer you on, behind you to have your back, or next to you so you're never alone. Children are never alone. We definitely are always around with them, but the best communication, the interaction and the freshness in your relationship makes a huge impact. He's independent, he's free, he has the full opportunity, the timings, the communication to let me know where I am wrong. Similarly, as an adult, where he is wrong, I help him. I check guard. I nurture that wrong aspect. I help him bring out the positivity of that negative thought, action. We are humans, every one of us. So we ought or we tend to become more negative sometimes. But, likefully, let the child give him two attributes: to go down as roots and to reach up, score high and spread wings and fly. Thank you so much for hearing me out on my journey of motherhood. I sign off with taking all your wishes for my son. Now he'll be entering his teens and all your wishes will be definitely move forward in blessings to him. Thank you. Keep sharing your journey of motherhood and let me and all of us like me pride in your unique journey. Thank you.